एवरीवन, वेलकम टू माय चैनल। आज हम करेंगे यूनिट 4 MEG7 ब्लॉक 3। इसमें हम मिथ एंड सिंबोलिज्म इन कांथापुरा पढ़ेंगे। लेट अस स्टार्ट नाउ। Myth is defined as an ancient traditional story of gods and heroes, especially one offering an explanation of some facts or phenomena. It is a story of or illusion with a suggestive meaning. Myth is traditional as well as inventions of poets and writers. Symbol, on the other hand, is an image which suggests or evokes an idea or conception. It is a manner of representation in which what is given suggests through association something more or beyond. Usually something abstract जो कि दिखता नहीं है, concrete नहीं है. In a poem or work of fiction, these two figures appear separately or together. Raja Rao's Kanthapura is a novel in which myth and symbolism mingle to lend an exclusive color to the narrative. The main reason for this is that the novel is conceived and structured as a Sthal Puran, and myth and symbol are unavoidable elements of the Puranic tradition. The second reason is the author's preference for using these elements as aids to his narrative technique. Raja Rao is keenly aware of the fact of individual experience having its roots in the native tradition. When he wrote Kanthapura, his object was to integrate his consciousness of the past tradition with his experience of contemporary time in the 30s of the 20th century. Therefore, in his narrative art, there is a mingling of myth and realism. At the very beginning of the novel, Raja Rao presents the legend of Kenjamma, the goddess of the hill, and raises it to the level of a myth. As the popular proof of the goddess having killed the demon of the legend, he points out that the earth near the actual spot of the killing is red. This cannot be accepted as a scientific fact, but only as a traditional myth in which the people of Kanthapura have blind faith. Another belief arises from the same myth, which is that Kenchamma will come to their rescue whenever they are faced with a calamity. Hence, they invoke her name whenever they are in trouble. Jaya Ramachar narrates Mahatma Gandhi's story as a Harikatha, which is a deliberate attempt on his part to mix politics and religion. ये हमने पिछले वीडियो में पढ़ा था. But one could go a step further in saying that it is also a deliberate attempt at myth making by Raja Rao. He uses it as a powerful argument in favor of the leadership provided to the Indian nation by Gandhi. He raises Gandhi to divine heights by comparing him to Shiva and Krishna. Like Shiva's three eyes, Gandhi's political program is three-pronged. तीन चीज़ें इसमें बताई गई है. And again, like Krishna, he goes from village to village, slaying the serpent of foreign rule. The relationship existing between Arjuna, the Pandava prince in the Mahabharata, and Krishna is duplicated by Murthy, the disciple, and Mahatma Gandhi, the master. Gandhi's teachings have the same significance for Murthy as the message of the Bhagavad Gita for Arjuna. Towards the end of the novel, Raja Rao draws a parallel between Ramrajya myth and Gandhi's call for Swaraj. Gandhi in London is Rama, gone into exile to rescue India, means Sita, from the tyranny of the British, means Ravana. While Jawaharlal Nehru, brother Bharata, भारत थे ना वो ब्रदर राम के, Jawaharlal Nehru उनको बोला है. While Jawaharlal Nehru awaits the return of his leader from the second round table conference. In this manner, Raja Rao transforms facts of real history into myths that fill the imagination of the people of Kanthapura with hope and enthusiasm. Okay, now beside indulging in deliberate myth making, Raja Rao also makes the wide use of symbols in Kanthapura. When the village leaders are arrested by the police, the women of Kanthapura form a Sevika Sangh or women's group to fight the forces of oppression. At the time, they are not ordinary helpless women, but manifestations of Durga or Shakti, the destroyer of demons. Murthy is Gandhi's man or the symbol of Satyagraha. Bade Khan, the policeman, is the symbol of oppression. Bhatta is the symbol of false orthodoxy. And waterfall with Venkamma symbolizes superstition and blind tradition. श्रीनिवास अयंगर एड्स टू द लिस्ट ऑफ सिम्बल्स और भी सिम्बल्स बताते हैं. देर इज रंगेगौड़ा द सिंबल ऑफ सेंस sort of Sardar Patel to Murthy, the village Mahatma. The river Himavati is herself a presence, and the goddess Kanjamma of the hill is a presence too. 2. The protectoress of the people, or the guardian of Kanthapura. Though it is nowhere clearly stated in Kanthapura's novel, but Great Britain, the island beyond the seas, is obviously the kingdom of Ravana. The red color of the British indicates red men, indicates their violence, and the Skeffington coffee estate is a symbol of the impact of European industrialization on the Indian way of life. Thus, we see how myth and symbolism are very important aspect of the structure of Kanthapura. हम let us sum up BC में कर लेंगे. In Kanthapura, Raja Rao achieves a fusion of theme, form and narration. He superimposes the Indian tradition of romance over the western form of the novel. Kanthapura is structured as a Sthal Purana, a legendary history of a particular place. The three strands of action, politics, society and religion, are woven together to form the fabric of this novel. And as elements of his narrative technique, Raja Rao employs reflection, dream, flashback and episodes. It retains the native Indian style of telling a story in spite of opting for the foreign medium of English. His digressions help to fill the gaps in the story. The continuous monologue of the narrator is particularly suited for psychological analysis of characters. Achakka, who tells the story in her peculiar flowing style, is a garrulous grandmother of the village, interested in all the happenings, gossip and interrelations of children or of characters. Now, Jayaramachary's Harikatha about the birth of Gandhi is a special device through which religion is mingled with politics. We are told that the Mahatma is going to slay the serpent of foreign rule, just as Krishna killed the serpent Kaliya. Jayaramachary's Harikatha is an allegory of India's freedom struggle. Apart from this, Raja Rao also uses myth and symbolism in Kanthapura. A significant myth is that of goddess Kenchamma of the hill, which is given at the very beginning of the novel. Gandhi is transformed into a mythical figure in the Harikatha. But the central myth in Kanthapura is that of equating Gandhi's slogan of striving after Swaraj with that of the coming of Rama Rajya, the victory of good over evil. And then most of the characters in the novel are projected as symbols, which adds to the significance of their role in the story. ओके, थैंक यू सो मच. प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब माई चैनल. यूनिट 4 आज हम फिनिश करते हैं. कल हम यूनिट 5 करेंगे. थैंक यू सो मच.